Good morning, everyone, and how are y'all doing on this Thursday morning? Now, the weather is still so cold with the huge gaps in temperatures between the morning and the evening. Now, one bad thing is about the cold is that the change will actually get you sick and also change your posture as well. I bet you didn't know that. Now, when it's cold outside, we automatically curl up, slouch, and occasionally shiver, and all of which could change our posture and our upper bodies. Now, it can actually cause a lot of, bad pain for us and problems such as headaches, back stiffness and pain, and muscle tightness, and etc. So consciously think about your posture, y'all. Relax your shoulders and circle them to release tension. And do it right now when you have time to. Stand up, bend over, do this thing called a pendulum when you actually swing your arm, kind of like you're stirring soup. Make sure you're not using your muscles, but let it hang and do circles for like maybe 30 seconds at a time. And also a hot cup of tea always helps as well. So try doing it with the first song. This is Avery Sunshine with Call My Name. Avery Sunshine. There you go, Avery. I just called your name. Ha ha ha. Anyways, that was Avery Sunshine with Call My Name. And right now, you guys are tuning in to What's Poppin' with Brian Jew on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju, and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, a couple of reminders. If you want to hit us up, you can do that on Kakao Talk. But to do that, you have to add TBS efm as a plus friend first. Also, got a Twitter account? Then follow us at TBS What's Poppin'. Also, if you got a longer email, a shout out, or any questions that you want us to ask, the answer, of course. The address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And I know a lot of people are interested in our playlist. So if you're curious, come check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/efm/what's poppin'. And check out TBS EFM digital magazine that features TBS EFM's highlight contents on audio and video as well. You can download it for free from iTunes Store or Google Play and is now available on Tabzin application. We got lots more coming your way, but before that, we have a word from our sponsors. Yes, it is that time again for today's pick. Now, we talked about posture briefly in the opening, and good posture is actually an easy and very important way to maintain a healthy mind and body. Now, being in good general health will also boost your bearing and self-confidence. So let's delve deeper into how we can develop and maintain good posture, specifically at work, y'all. So first of all, sit up straight. Align your back with the back of your office chair, of course, and it will help you avoid slouching or leaning forward, which you may find yourself doing after sitting too long at your desk. You also have to keep your shoulders straight and squared, your head upright as well, and your neck, back, and heels are all aligned. And after that, try to adjust your computer screen. The top third of your computer screen should be at the same level as your eyes, although most people have it lower, which causes you to, prop your back as well. So why don't you try to prop it up on books and reams of paper and make sure it's between about 45 to 60 centimeters from your face. Also, get up and walk around every 20 to 30 minutes is very important. Probably the most overlooked element of office ergonomics is posture, of course, and is the necessity of moving around regularly to avoid the shortening of muscle fibers and increase in muscle tension. So walk around the office for a few minutes after maybe 30 minutes of sitting to avoid bad posture. And of course, just get your blood flowing as well. Now, correcting poor posture can take a long time, especially if you've had bad posture for a long period of time. So make the effort, make the changes, and of course, you have to begin today, right now, this very minute. And that song that we got for you guys right now by R.E.M., Begin the Begin. Begin the Begin from R.E.M.'s fourth album released back in 1986, almost 3 decades ago, of course. Now, the song really does have that stereotypical 80s rock sound with a heavy guitar track and an organ sound in the climax as well. Now, R.E.M. was pivotal in the creation of development of the alternative rock genre, y'all. Now, one most critic stated that R.E.M. marked the point where post-punk turned into alternative rock, and the late Kurt Cobain of Nirvana was also a huge fan of the group. They really were an amazing group that inspired countless musicians, of course, to get into the rock field. Now we're going to move on to some other songs right now. We got Lee Carr. The song's called Act Like That. I'm not too familiar with the song. Maybe it's newie, oldie. I'm not sure. I'm going to listen to it too with y'all. And also, of course, we got Raheem DeVaughn with M.I.A. That was M.I.A. by Raheem DeVaughn. And of course, we also had Act Like That by Lee Carr, which is an R&B song with a lonesome guitar sound and a beautiful piano sound in the track as well. And with those two songs played, it is already time to wrap up the first half of our show, because guess who is in the house today? We got Elmo Chang talking about hip-hop music. So if you want to find out about hip-hop, you got to keep it right here. But for now, the last song for the first half of our show, we got Gold Frapp with Believer. Welcome back, y'all, to the second half of What's Poppin' on TBS efm 101.3. Y'all know today is Thursdays. That means Mr. Elmo Chang is going to be in the studio to talk about hibbity hobbity hoo, hip hop music, y'all. So if you want to find out what songs we're going to play for y'all, you got to stay tuned. Keep it right here. Yeah. I like the beat, y'all. Yo, put the treble up my headphones. I feel like Jay-Z. You know how he was like, yo, drop the beat. Or drop the bass. That's how I feel like hip-hop music is. Sometimes you can control the music yourself.
That's right. And there's three levels, the mids, the highs, and the lows. You want to control. I always like to tweak the bass. What do you like to do?
Like to tweak the bass?
Yeah.
I like bass in my sound, but I like it clean and crisp. So sometimes sometimes certain songs, the treble sounds muffled.
Yeah.
That bothers me big time.
Yes.
I need to hear a clean sound.
Really?
Yes. Especially when I'm on stage, I got my in-ears in my ear. If my voice sounds muffled, that frustrates me. And I try to, I'll tell the sound engineer guy, like, can you put the mids a little bit lower, the treble a little bit higher? And then he's like, okay. I think, is this too sharp for your ears? It's like, no, this is how I like it.
You like it like
hear
that?
myself.
Oh, that crispy, clean sound.
Crispy, clean sound. That kind of reminds me of a donut. We can't say the name of the donut right now, but
yes.
I'm hungry.
Me too.
Anyways, you are in the studio not to talk about food, not to talk about my in-ears. We're talking about hip-hop music.
We're talking about hip-hop music.
Hip-hop.
And today's theme is hip-hop movie OSTs. Now,
I feel like there's some good music in there, but wasn't hip-hop.
Right.
It was more like EDM. You got electronic, techno stuff in there. But you bring in hip-hop music OST.
That's right.
Yes.
Now, the first movie OST that I wanted to bring today was Aaliyah, Are You That Somebody?
Okay.
And this is from the Dr. Dolittle soundtrack.
Oh, I never saw this movie.
You've never seen that movie?
Everybody talked about it growing up. Like, you gotta watch Dr. Dolittle.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you're into animals, you're into dogs,
Love
stuff
animals.
like that. Have your dogs ever talked to you before?
My dogs?
Hey, Brian.
My dream.
Oh, in your dream.
One time in my dream, you know how sometimes dreams feel like they're real? So I didn't know I was dreaming, and I was just laying there. All of a sudden, my oldest dog, Chester, he's like, hey, yo, why are you still sleeping? I'm like, and that actually was weird. I guess it was psychological.
Yeah.
Because that forced me to wake up because I forgot to set my alarm the night before, and I had to wake up in the morning. And in the dream, I guess it was like my body telling me, you need to wake up. But in the dream, Chester was the one, he pawed my face. And I was like, this fool just pawed me. Not punched me, but he pawed me. And then he was like, dude, why are you still asleep? And I looked at him like, wait,
Chester?
The fact that he pawed me just went past what I was thinking. I'm like, you can talk? I got money coming in. I was thinking I was put on talk shows, David Letterman, The Tonight Show, all these shows, Jimmy Kimmel, all these people. And all of a sudden I wake up, I look at him, and he's like, I was like, man, you can't talk. Yeah, my hopes up for no reason.
Maybe your dog is like your conscious. Like Chester is like the conscious whenever something's going wrong and something's happening in your life. It's your dog that speaks to you. Like, hey,
so maybe I should start questioning him.
Don't do that.
That sounds like Scooby-Doo. Maybe I should start questioning him
Maybe
now.
you should, yeah.
You know, a lot of people pray. I mean, I pray to God all the time, but it's like, instead of saying, God, can you help out? I'll be like, God, hold on 1 second. Hey, yo, Chester.
Where you at?
Are you in my head? What should I do? That'd be weird if I did that.
That would be weird, but that's exactly what this movie's about.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Dr. Dolittle is an...
Dr. Looty Doody?
Looty Doody Doo. Dr. Dolittle is an American comedy film starring Eddie Murphy and is about a doctor who discovers that he has the ability to talk and understand animals.
Ooh! That'd be cool.
Yeah, and it was a big hit in the States and I guess everywhere in the world. And
did it come out in Korea? I don't know if it came out in Korea.
I saw it on TV a few times, I think, because it is an old movie. I mean, it came out
so it might have not been in theaters, but straight
2000
to
or something.
TV on Korea. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The song was actually produced by Timbaland.
Of course.
And was a big hit during that time because I don't know if you remember the song, but Timbaland actually samples a baby in the song.
That thing?
Like that.
Okay.
And
I think I know what part you're talking about.
Yeah, so
because I know the song.
In some rare backstage footage that I found on YouTube, Timbaland talks about how the record was made. Basically, Timbaland's manager made a last-minute deal with the executive producers of Dr. Dolittle, saying that they had a single for the soundtrack. The executive producers prepaid them $450,000 for the song, for the single.
So before the single became an idea, it was prepaid for?
Exactly, and they didn't even have anything made yet. They had nothing.
Timbaland got paid.
Right, so they had to make this song within 4 hours, get it mixed, mastered, and put on the radio.
Oh, that's stressful, though.
Timbaland made the beat, and Static wrote the melodies, and Aaliyah sang it. It came out on radio that day and became a success, earning a Billboard peak position of number 21 and a Grammy nomination for Best Female R&B Vocal Performance.
So they wrote the song in 4 hours?
In 4 hours.
And it blew up like that?
And it blew up like that.
Wow.
Crazy talent.
Now go home and do the same thing right now for me.
I'm not Timbaland. I'm not Aaliyah, rest in peace. I'm not Static, rest in peace. Those guys are crazy.
Static passed away too, really?
He passed away, yeah.
Man. All these good people in hip-hop, in the hip-hop scene, they're all gone, man.
They are
It's
gone.
sad.
I know, it's such a horrible thing that these people, really talented people, pass away so early.
Exactly.
But I'm glad that today we can at least pay some tribute to them.
Now they said you glad they gone. I was like,
no. I'm sad that they're gone, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I think if Aaliyah didn't pass away, she would be a huge movie star.
Oh, heck
a huge artist. She would have just blown up as big as Beyonce.
Aaliyah is the bomb because she's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
She got a sweetheart. I remember she was such a kind person. And like I personally knew her or something.
Yeah, I thought you met her or something.
But she was always nice on TV and stuff like that. And yeah, she's just not only beautiful outside, but inside as well.
Yeah, she was just a sweetheart. Just a sweetheart.
Just a sweetheart. Now, if y'all haven't seen this movie, of course, I haven't seen it, so I'm going to go and check it out when I can. Of course, it got Mr. Eddie Murphy up in it, a funny man, of course. And I just recently saw the 40th anniversary of Saturday Night Live.
That was hilarious.
It was funny.
Hilarious. Did you see the Jeopardy thing?
Of course.
Hilarious.
That one dude, or the lady who plays Justin Bieber, looks just like
exactly
Justin Bieber.
like Justin Bieber. And does all the poses.
Hey girls, I got a new underwear commercial coming out. I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks just like Justin Bieber.
Totally.
As a girl.
Yes.
Man. Anyways, if you haven't seen that or Dr. Dolittle, go check it out. But for now, we're going to check out the song. The song's called Are You That Somebody by Aaliyah. Yes, that was Aaliyah with Are You That Somebody.
Sampling a baby. Who thinks of that?
Do you think that was a sample that was already on like a hard drive, or do you think he actually brought a baby into the studio to do that?
No, he said that he had it on a floppy disk. During that time, they were using floppy disks in their keyboards and stuff like that, and he had that sample in there, and he just pushed the button, and then they're like, that's it. That's the hook.
I bet you he was thinking, hey, he had that for a future project that he was going to work on. He was like, you know what? This is what God wanted me to do. He wanted me to put a baby crying in the background for this track to blow up.
I mean, it sounds cute, and, it
creepy too.
Sounds kind of creepy, but it just works somehow. I don't know. It just works, and I've never heard another song that samples a baby ever in my life. Sample a baby?
You should do a song.
I'd just be biting.
No, but you would do a Korean way in the background. You'd be like, Oma! And I would just repeat that. Oma! That'd be weird. I wonder how many people would actually like that. That'd be a little annoying, though.
That would be super annoying. I don't think people would buy that record.
Yeah. All right, we're moving on to the next hip-hop group or solo artist or whatever it is. Who is it?
Okay, the next artist from OST is Praz.
Okay.
Maya. Old Dirty Bastard.
Oh, I know this song.
Ghetto
just by those groups.
Superstar.
Ghetto Superstar.
Yes, sir.
That is what you are. Coming from above. Like a blah, blah, blah. Forgot the lyrics.
Yes, that song that Brian just sang was from Bulworth. And Bulworth is an 1998 American comedy drama film co-written, co-produced, directed by, and starring Warren Beatty.
Warren Beatty, the guy from Dick Tracy?
The guy from Dick Tracy, yeah.
Okay.
And the film follows the title character, California Senator J. Billington Bulworth, who was played by Beatty, as he runs for re-election while trying to avoid a hired assassin. Have you seen this movie?
Okay. No, I've not seen this movie.
I have not seen this movie, but I know this song very well because when it came out, it was kind of big.
It was popular?
Yeah, it was pretty popular.
It was popping?
It's popping.
Like, what's popping?
What's popping?
Just like our program.
Just like your program.
Okay.
What's up?
What's up?
Now, this song, Ghetto Superstar, That Is What You Are, is a 1998 hip-hop song by, again, American rapper Praz, Old Dirty Bastard, and Maya, who I haven't seen in a long time, any of these guys. Well, Old Dirty passed away.
Of course. God rest his soul.
And Maya, I haven't heard a record from her in a really, really long time.
I know, right? Maya, if you're listening, come out with a record, man.
Yeah, where are you?
Beautiful, too, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I see her on little magazine, internet little things and that kind of
Maybe
stuff.
Maybe she's just acting.
Maybe, but I haven't seen her in any movies or any TV shows or anything like that.
That's true.
But I would like to see her because I thought she was very beautiful and very talented. She
still is beautiful.
She still is, and she has.
You gotta word your words right.
She has a very sultry kind of.
Ooh, look at you using big words
voice
on me right now.
Yeah,
what's this SAT time?
I have a very good vocabulary.
What the heck did you just say to me right now?
A vocabulary.
I don't know what you said, but go on.
I'm sorry.
Vocabulary.
Okay, well, the track was produced by Wyclef Jean.
Mm-hmm.
And the single, when it came out, was a commercial success. It peaked at number 15 for 5 consecutive weeks on the Billboard Hot 100.
Okay.
And that's it. Ghetto Superstar. Great song.
Ghetto Superstar. That is what Brian is. We are talking about Maya Pras, ODB. And this is an R&B track. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And just because it says Ghetto Superstar doesn't mean that the person's ghetto or the song is ghetto. The song actually is very fun. And like when this comes on in like a hip-hop club,
yeah,
I'd be on my feet. I'd be like, Ghetto Superstar. That is... I'd be like, oh, it's my song.
You be shaking
one
that
of those
booty.
Kind of songs.
You shaking your booty in the clubs.
I do shake my booty. I shake everything.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things can shake on my body.
Really? Like
yes.
what? What else shakes?
Don't be all trying to get me to tell people
I'm trying to bring images into people's minds.
You dirty-minded. Anyways, we ain't playing no dirty superstar. We're playing Ghetto Superstar by Prize featuring Maya and ODB. Check it out.
Yeah.
All right, that was Prize featuring Maya, ODB with Ghetto Superstar. All right, now we're going to move on to the last artist. And you brought who?
The last artist is Coolio. And this is a OST from Dangerous Minds, the movie.
Good movie.
Dangerous Minds is a 1995 American drama film about a woman teacher, Maureen Lou Ann Johnson, who took up a teaching position at Carlmont High School.
Played by Michelle Pfeiffer.
In Belmont, California in 1989. Like you said, played by Michelle Pfeiffer. And basically the story is about this teacher who has all these students where they were in a poverty-stricken, racially segregated, economically deprived city at the opposite end of the school district, and she becomes a great influence in these students' lives.
Exactly.
Because they're, in the poverty-stricken area, they had, not a lot of options. Their education system was poor. So
nobody cared about them. They're like the bootleg kids of the city, kind of.
Yeah, that's right. And she kind of took it upon herself to take a stand and teach them how she wanted to teach them and educate them properly.
Have you seen this movie?
I did, yes.
I think I saw this movie, but even if I didn't, I know so much about it already. I don't know how.
How do you know that?
Maybe the song?
You must have seen it.
I remember seeing the video because the video is the movie.
Uh-huh.
So maybe that's why I think I know the movie.
Yeah, that's right. The music video actually has a lot of clips that basically give away the movie.
Okay.
And Michelle Pfeiffer's actually in the movie with Coolio kind of talking to her, rapping to her. And during that time when I saw this movie, I haven't seen a soundtrack song OST in a song so much. Like they basically kept playing this song in the movie as well, like throughout the whole thing.
That's a good song.
Mm-hmm. And this song samples the chorus of Stevie Wonder's 1976 song Pastime Paradise. And the song was listed at number 69 on Billboard's Greatest Songs of All Time.
Okay.
And number 1 biggest selling single of 1995 on U.S. Billboard.
I mean, it blew up, man.
It
Seriously,
did blow up.
When this movie first came out, I remember this playing on the radio all the time. This is basically, it's Gangnam Style of its era. You know how Gangnam Style was always on the radio?
Totally.
That's, of that era, Gangnam Style. Gangsta's Paradise, everybody knows this song. Even people till today, like the youngsters, know this song.
Yeah.
If you don't know this song, you don't know hip-hop.
You don't know hip-hop.
No, you do
and
not.
Every time I see Coolio on YouTube or like on TV or something like that.
He's old now.
He's old, but he seems like he's still bone. Like he has the cars, he has the rings and the chains.
You know
and all
what it
that
is?
stuff.
It's the royalties, man. He's making money off the royalties.
That's what I'm saying. I think this song in particular, huge in royalties, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
Gangsta's Paradise.
Yes, and with no further ado, we do have to check out the song. It's going to be the last song for our show, but thank you, Elmo, for bringing all these songs into the studio. And rhyme again.
Rhyme all the time.
Yeah. Ooh,
with our Dangerous Minds.
Woo!
Yeah.
Awesome, because that's the movie that this song is from, of course. And it's called Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio. And on behalf of TBS efm's What's Poppin', this is Brian, Jew, and
Elmo.
We signing off.
Peace.